Hello, this is an attempt to video the Lapbook that I made at the beginning of May. I should have been on a Nik the Booksmith course up in Scotland, but due to various reasons that was cancelled. So I'm now going to have a go at showing you, and Tinkerbell's going to help as well, showing you the Lapbook I made. These were two books that I found at my parents' house. I don't think I'd seen them before. Don't remember seeing them before. They were both prizes that my dad had won, and I've joined them together using some clock fabric, and I'm going to have a go at showing you what's inside them. I'm trying to do this on the kitchen floor because it's probably the best place to do it. The creaking is the little chair I'm sitting on. Right, in the first, I might just leave it on the floor because it's making too much noise. Right, I'm back now. Okay, this is the first page. I did it virtually exactly the same as Nik the Booksmith did. I've put some little pockets here. I've put my dad's old driving licence in and one of his membership cards in there. And there's not something else that he belonged to. There's a little envelope here with some photographs of my dad when he was motorcycling. And this was his retirement from work, cutting the cake. There's another little card I found. There's a pocket in here to put something in, but I haven't got anything in there yet. These are pictures I took of my dad when we went to visit his old school before they knocked it down. He particularly enjoyed showing me the gym and how they used to climb up to do PE. In here there are I've got some tributes to him from when he passed away, and this is the Meccano that he used to have, and that's the motorbike they made him at work when he left. The Meccano, he loved his Meccano. He wouldn't let me and my brother play with it when we were little. He wouldn't let my kids play with it when they were little. I inherited it, and I didn't actually want to play with it then. I've got some of his old wage slips there as well, dating back to the 1960s. It was quite interesting to see how much he earned. This was in the book. This was the Order of Merit for his handwriting. Now, he did have very neat handwriting. There's a little pocket here with some. This is part of a photograph he sent from when he went to the Arctic Circle. And here are some photographs of when he was in the Scouts. That's my dad. And this is him at school. Oh, he's there. No, that was the Scouts again. This is from when he was at Technical College. That's my dad. That's my Uncle Mick. Picture of my dad with one of the puppies. It's my dad in his school uniform. This is my dad when he was in one of the churches they were at. They got together and pretended to be the Beatles. In the 1960s, I think. Moving along. In here there is picture of my dad that was in the newspaper of him looking at a tractor at the steam rally. I think it was at Harewood House. In here we've got another picture of him and his baptism chart. Baptism, I don't know, bit card that they gave people. In here there were some pictures of the hotel he used to stay at when he went to Scotland. Him and his friend used to go to Scotland every day. Don't know if the hotel's still there or not. No, they used to go every year, sorry, not every day. It's cat's here again, looking at me. This is a picture of my dad and his motorbike, and in this envelope he's got he probably shouldn't have these, the registration documents for his first motorbike. I've used some of the papers and things that they had. This is from one of his music books, and this was a certificate from the church. And there's some letters in there. They kept all the letters, all the envelopes for everything. In the back there are I put two folders in. And I've decorated these with photographs. Some Mum and Dad on their wedding day. There are various things that he belonged to, and some of my dad's beautiful writing. There's pictures of my dad, my Uncle Mick, and my dad's friend Bob, and Bob's dog Susie when they went to Scotland. That's my dad playing a cinema organ. That's my dad trials riding. On this side I've got some pictures of my mum. It's a very early picture of, I think she was in the forces then. She joined the forces when she was about 18, I think. That's my mum, ballet dancer. My mum and my granddad on her wedding day. That's another picture of my mum on her wedding day. And these are some, sorry, not the camera there. These are some leaflets and booklets that she was interested in that I found in the house. Moving along. Yep, the other side of this opens up. And in this first one, I'm trying to get it all in frame here. This was a picture of her and her mates from the army. That was my mum there. It's a photograph of a photograph, but I thought I'll just pin that on there because I'm sure the real photograph will be here somewhere. Then I've got a magazine, a newspaper article of put something in the newspaper about one of the dolls' houses that she made. It's just in there. I found the Lalique ribbon was wrapped around a box of some pottery she had. There's some she used to quite like going to London on her own. And there's a photograph of some pewter work. She used to like doing pewter work, probably in the 1960s. And in here's a doll's house fair she used to like going to. There's a picture of her on her 93rd birthday, which is the last birthday we celebrated together. On the back there's a picture of my mum with one of the puppies. This is the badlia that I put on her coffin. Oh, and this is a picture of she kept a newspaper from 1940 something, and there was a note in it saying she'd been out with him and he was a nice lad. In here there is more doll's house miniatures, and I made the envelope out of something which was a leaflet which is in one of the doll's house magazines. This is the magazine article of the miniature cottage that she made, and that was in one of the doll's house magazines. we open this way, I copied it pretty much the same as Nik the Booksmith had done in her, I think there was 12 tutorials. I've got some more photographs to put on there. This flips up. Oh, and I used one of the envelopes that she had to make the pockets. And this is my mum's older bus pass, which hasn't expired yet. And there's a card there to put some photographs in. These are photographs of a violin that she sent to be valued, and I gave the violin to the St Gemma's Hospice, and they actually sold it for, I think they sold it for £500, but it needed £500 work doing on it, so it was quite valuable. And this is a picture of one of the miniature carpets that she'd designed. She used to design and make a lot of miniature carpets. And these are papers that I found at the house with some odd drawings of hers and some certificates that she got. Moving along, there's a folder here. This is one, there were boxes and boxes of ribbons from the dog shows that she'd been to. So this was the Passenger Club of Great Britain Championship Show 1975 first. Probably Tom, the dog, that won that. And there is a little folder here, and I've just put various things in here that my parents were interested in. And then that is it. So thank you for watching. I'll show you a photograph later of the setup. Thank you very much. Bye bye.